This is Dolynny TV, and my goodness, how crazy is it to be double finger snapping because you see the scoreboard below you. She's a 2-1 Edmonton Oilers win. And I mean, yeah, you know what? Realistically, if you watch tonight's live stream here on Dolynny TV, you would know I had it the whole way. I was like, you know what? The Oilers, no matter what, they can pull this off. I don't care what the faceoffs say. I don't care what the shots say. I don't care what the refereeing is doing. But end of the day, the Oilers can pull this one off. Not ideal that we pull it off in overtime, that said. But ladies and gentlemen, are we going to, in March, in a playoff race in March, are we going to complain about how the Oilers win games to get that much closer to the playoffs? Follow the math here. Comfortably set and done. Realistically, 92 points may be enough for the second wildcard spot in the West. Now, that's not where the Oilers have their sights set, because as of tonight, with the Vegas Golden Knights game underway, the Oilers are tied for first once again in the Pacific Division. That said, though, we're 6 wins away, 12 points away from being almost there, right? 92 points is probably the bubble. 94, 96, 98 is suddenly what we're talking the Oilers finishing this season with comfortably to make the NHL playoffs, and we're that much closer to back-to-back wins. Yeah, back-to-back days to boot. To get back into first in the division, barring what happens in the Las Vegas Golden Knights game tonight. So if you're tuning in after the Vegas Golden Knights have won or lost, you let me know and you tell me what's going on. But ladies and gentlemen, my goodness sakes, here's the thing. We talked about it yesterday in the live stream against the Nashville Predators. And we talked about it when the Oilers were pretty much tied a couple of times with the Predators, not when it was 8-3. We talked about it early in the game. And the part of this season, right, what I went to right off the bat in this video is simply put, you're gonna win ugly sometimes, right? This is a game, by all metrics of hockey, the Oilers probably don't deserve to win. Well, okay, fine and dandy. You know what? That's what the stats say. Problem is, you can defy the stats. That's the beautiful part about hockey. The stats can lie. And simply put, tonight, the Oilers defy the stats. Now, of course, both teams technically saw help from the refs and got hurt by the refs, and the refs are a whole nother matter tonight, but we'll break that down in a minute. But tonight the Oilers do exactly what it takes to win a playoff game. Playoffs is a battle of what? A battle of will and a battle of survival. And tonight against the Dallas Stars, a team that plays, technically speaking, based off of their stats this season, every game of the year so far like it's a playoff game, I'm sorry, the Oilers showed what they were made of. The Oilers came through, and yes, don't get me wrong, I haven't mentioned him yet, don't get me wrong, Mikko Koskinen with an absolutely unreal effort to get the job done tonight. Mikko Koskinen, 1 goal against on 43 shots against. 42 saves for an overtime victory. Great on him. Good job, Mikko Koskinen. Hands off. Hats off to him tonight. Hats off to Leon Draisaitl last night. Hats off to Mikko Koskinen this evening. 2-1. Your final between the Dallas Stars and Edmonton Oilers. An Oilers overtime victory. And that does some wonders in the Pacific Division, as I talked about. But simply put, we have to talk about another guy that played a lot of minutes tonight. 30 minutes and 50 seconds for Darnell Nurse tonight. And in some kind of weird paradox world where this is, I'm sorry, how does this make sense considering what we've seen out of Darnell Nurse since he signed his extension, leading up to the extension, in which he has just kind of had some awful moments in every single game since. Tonight, Darnell Nurse, I'm sorry. I watched the game with 60 other people the entire night, right? 60 people were in my chat tonight talking about the game with me. Guess what? Not once did anybody say Nurse should have had that. Nurse needed to do this. You know what? Yeah, there's going to be the odd Nurse chat, but nobody was harping on Darnell Nurse tonight, and he played 30 minutes of hockey. He played half a hockey game tonight, and Darnell Nurse has a solid one alongside Mikko Koskinen. Hats off to him as well. And here we go. Let's review this one up because we got to get to the overtime winner. It's an overtime victory. Yes, sirree, it is. And we got to break this down. So, that first period, It was a Dallas Stars game. Guys, there's 4 teams in the NHL that I can talk about that I don't like playing as an Oilers fan when I have to live stream a hockey game. Dallas, Arizona, Minnesota, and New Jersey. Those 4 games, I'd rather watch paint dry 90% of the time. And I'm sorry, I'm watching my Oilers play hockey, and I'd be saying that. That's a little bit nuts. Now, that said, Ryan Nugent Hopkins scores 7:24 into the second period. His 20th goal of the season. From Darnell Nurse, his 25th assist. Leon Draisaitl gets his 65th and 108th point of the year. 8 shy of Connor McDavid's 116 last year, by the way. John Klingberg, though. All right. We'll break this down part and parcel because both happened as the power play goals. John Klingberg on the power play from Jamie Benn, his 20th. Alexander Radlov's 19th assist. So, okay, good there. That sends us to overtime. Mikko Koskinen did a lot between 13:26 or 28 of the third period and 1:08 of overtime to get this game won. Alex Chiasson scores his 9th goal of the season. Suddenly, he's 1 away from double digits. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins gets his 38th assist. Connor McDavid his 63rd assist. And the Oilers win in overtime on a beauty of a shot that we do not see enough out of Alex Chiasson nowadays. The Oilers get outshot 43-27, 22-19 the hits for the Stars, 44-20 the faceoffs for the Dallas Stars. They won more than 67% of the draws tonight, and the Oilers won. Like I'm saying, there's some metrics that say the Oilers shouldn't have won, but the Oilers did exactly what it takes to survive and win tonight in Dallas. Now, the Oilers gave away the puck 17 times. The Dallas Stars gave it away 14 times. The Oilers had 5 takeaways. The Dallas Stars had 16 takeaways. Like I said, that's what the Dallas Stars, Devils, Wild, Coyotes, that's the brand of hockey they play as well. Well, Dallas, guess what? They were a total of plus 14 in the giveaway takeaway category tonight. That is absolutely insane. Oilers had 18 block shots. Hats off to everybody on the penalty kill tonight because, guys, the Oilers took a total of 6 penalties tonight. The Dallas Stars took a total of 6 penalties as well. The Oilers, though, twice on the power play. The Stars once on the power play. Every single goal tonight, a power play goal. She was a battle of special teams. And the Oilers special teams clutched up 1 for 6 on the penalty kill tonight. Or I guess Stars 1 for 6 on the power play. 5 for 6 on the penalty kill. 833.3 on the penalty kill tonight for the Edmonton Oilers, and hats off again to those guys. The penalty kill was fantastic, but I would be amiss if I didn't say what the heck was going on with that refereeing tonight. My goodness. Hold on. I know my hair is normally pretty fancy, but can you see the color? I'm scared to go look in the mirror tonight. The refereeing was giving me gray hair this evening. Every time a stick came anywhere near another player, anytime a player looked at a player, anytime anything happened on the ice, it was either a penalty or a huge missed penalty call, and there was nothing for consistency. There was a bunch of ticky-tacky stuff, and a bunch of what the heck, how did that go uncalled, and a bunch of what the heck is going on tonight, how does any of this make sense? And somehow the most common sense penalty of the game comes in overtime against the Dallas Stars, a blatant trip that wins the Oilers the game. Like, I'm sorry, this game, 2-1, it was whack for a lot of reasons. Let's be serious, this game was wild for a lot of reasons, but this game, the most wild part about it was simply put the refereeing this evening. It was beyond. It was beyond this evening. And to believe that the Oilers come out on top 2-1, I mean, yes, I had faith all along, and I shouldn't say I'm sitting here shocked, but color me shocked that the way this one went, the Oilers were able to pull this off as well as they did. 2-1 final in overtime, a game, big 1-1, and of course, now I'll get you the standings math, because the Oilers have 80 points on the season. The Dallas Stars sit with 82. So the Dallas Stars, we could have come in with a game close to them. But here's the thing. The Oilers and Vegas Golden Knights have the exact same record. The Oilers have one more regulation and overtime win than the Vegas Golden Knights, and I think they have a couple more regulation wins, although that may change after tonight with the overtime win in Vegas, possibly winning in regulation. But the Oilers, as it sits on Sportsnet, my friends, the Oilers are in first place in the Pacific Division once again. My goodness, what a crazy game to get back into first in the division. Mikko Koskinen, unreal. Guys, you want the stupid stat? I will give you. Mikko Koskinen's save percentage tonight, his 17th win of the season, is a 977 save percentage in 61 minutes of hockey this evening. Guys, I'm Tyson. This Dolynny TV, absolutely insanity tonight, but the Oilers win, and that's all that matters. 2 points closer to playoffs. I am up on out of here.